Hey guys, Adrian Kidger here, and today I want to talk about a couple things, but mainly the main topic and leading into the bigger thing is that of what a watch symbolizes to me, and getting into my birthday and all that, and we'll talk about that in a second. I wrote a piece today on a watch, on wristwatches, and what they symbolize to me, because as many of you may or not know, a couple years ago I had a fascination with watches, and at a different level, beyond the brands and all that, it was like just the craftsmanship and how the stuff what went into it, and there's just all these crazy things, and then I learned all about them and all that. And more I got interested in that and collecting them, and I've started a decent little collection there of nice pieces and different brands and all that. And I kind of wanted to talk about what they are and what they symbolize to me above like the price points, and they're nice like talking pieces, and yeah, in some cases you can ask a lot of different people, and it'll represent a lot of different things, a variety of things. Because for some people it could be the brand, it could be the recognition. Because some people will see Rolex and they'll imagine that you are doing pretty well off. Maybe it's a family heirloom, maybe it's this, that, or the other. But to me, above all of that, watches have always transcended that, because watches to me represent obviously time, and time is this really crazy thing that I'm interested in, because it's this thing we just perceive. It exists solely because we acknowledge time. We've made up this system of time to count days, to count hours, to count the seasons, and so on and so forth. Um, so yeah, time, it's taking this non-existent thing that we perceive, and it puts it in a physical form, whether that's a watch or a clock or whatever. This right here is a Rolex 1601 reference number, I believe. Yeah, date just. This is the gold dial, and 18 karat gold. This is one of the early one of my gifts I got for myself just when I was on vacation here, as an early birthday present. And that being said, it reminds me simply that time exists, and it doesn't need to be a $20,000 watch. It doesn't need to be a $6,000 watch. It could be a $10 watch. It can be a phone. It can be whatever. But time exists, and at an easier level, maybe you don't need necessarily a watch, but that's what it symbolizes to me. It's a simple reminder that every time I look at it, every second that ticks, every minute that passes, every hour that goes by, that time exists, and make use of yours. Our time is limited, but time is limitless. And having one of these on above, trying to say that I care about my time or I care about this. No, it's beyond all that. It's simply to me that says, I'm trying to make the best use of the time I have here, however long that may be. And getting back into it, obviously, today's my 19th birthday, like I said, and while 19 is not a huge age in itself, it's just one of those in-between ages. It is another year. And I want to thank everybody in advance, and everybody who did post something on any social networks or any form of the other birthday wishes. But yeah, it all kind of comes back to time. And I told myself when I started this at 11, crazy that's so long ago now, being 19, that I have a list of things that I want to do before I was 20. And it's kind of like a longer form of resolutions, because like I talked about New Year's resolutions, I don't do that so much anymore. I just have myself, I'm trying to constantly improve myself no matter the year. Change starts with you, and you can do that whenever you want to do that. You don't need some calendar to do that. But I did have this marker. I had this year, 20 years old, is looking back then when I was 11, this is the things I want to do at 20 years old, by 20 years old. And 19 now marks that last year. This is the last 365 days starting from today that I have left to accomplish those. And nothing, there's no risk, there's no like repercussion if I don't achieve these things. It's just these markers and bars and goals that I set for myself. But getting in a deeper level, that's what watches, that's what time, that's what all that symbolizes to me. And I thought it'd be a cool way to kind of incorporate both, because I was writing this piece on adrianc.me about wristwatches and what they mean to me, as forms of, beyond its forms of success and financial factors and all of that. It's reminders, and today being my birthday, it is another reminder that time is there, and it's ticking away, and it's going by, and it goes by faster and faster. I feel like the older I get, and each year and each day brings another challenge and all that, and it's never too late, or it's never too early to start improving yourself, both personally and professionally. I think it's never too early or too late to get started, and whatever that thing, whatever it may be, is for you. So with that, guys, thank you very much for the birthday wishes. Hope you enjoyed this quick little vlog, and I will catch you guys in the next video.